Capricorn, welcome to your special retrograde forecast. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. So please take note that this is only general reading. It doesn't really apply to everyone. So don't forget to check your moon risings, okay? You are thinking about this younger earth sign that lives far from you. And to some of you has been waiting for a sale, contract to be signed, deal, project, or client, you are going to be getting the big money, okay? Or the big fat check this month. No, actually this whole 2 months. Although there will still be some disappointments that will be coming from your family. You know, I feel like it's all about your family. Single Capricorns, you're going to be marrying this person from the past, which is your real soulmate. It's a water sign. All right. You are thinking about this younger earth sign that lives far from you, okay? And it seems like this has been your, your life, your world, the meaning of your existence, and it seems like this person gives you a lot more inspiration more than the usual, okay? But then it seems like you've been having some communication problems for the past few months or weeks, and you're just pretty much tired with all the demands, failed expectations, false hopes, false promises, and you really feel like you're so alone in this relationship. So this time, you want to walk away and face your brand new beginnings and, concentrate in your own finances, resources, and career. Now, you will also be laying low from relationships or laying low from, from your partnership or, from your domestic problems. Or if you're already with somebody right now or you're already married, it looks like you're going to be moving away emotionally, or you will be creating some distance. So you'll be spending more time alone, or you'll be spending more time out of your house, and it's like you're just going to stop making an effort, okay? The thing here is, Capricorns, when they care, it takes some time for them to love. But once they love, they care so much and they tend to give everything that they could. And they're also very generous. But if you keep on shutting them out or you keep on shutting them up and the communications have already died down and they stop talking or they stop caring or they stop bugging you, then it means only one thing. All right? So, and this is the time that you will start reassessing the situation, reviewing everything. It's like you will be analyzing this like a business. Is this still going to be a good investment, or should I just shut it out, or should I just sell it out? So I feel like wait for a certain period before you could really make a decision. Okay, you're just going through a phase, you're just going through some changes, and you're just going through under a lot of stress, especially you, that you have a lot of high expectations to yourself, and you're really counting on this project because it's going to be like giving you a lot of money. It's not just hundreds of thousands, but there's a possibility of you ending up in a multi-million-dollar project. So, and there's you don't have any problem in being responsible or being the breadwinner in your relationship, in your family. But what you really expect is to have a very supportive partner, that they're not going to cheat on you while you're busy. But every time that you got into a relationship, it always happens. You always ended up with a liar, with a cheater, and it's just same old cycle. Now you keep on asking yourself why. I'm a faithful, loyal, and down-to-earth, very responsible and highly committed person. Why do I always ended up with some cheap-minded people? Because you always attract the person that you're not. They always find you so like you're the shining piece of crystal that they've always wanted to be. Okay? And you have a big compassionate heart. That's why you always feel so sorry for this kind of people. You attract them, and even though you don't want to be in that situation, you stay, just because that you're just trying to be nice and just trying to do the right thing. But ask yourself, are you still happy? Okay? Now, some of you will be spending some time alone, out of your boredom, out of your disappointments and frustrations. But one thing's for sure is that oh, and even until December, your career and your finances will be soaring up high, especially around November, December. This is going to be big months for you. Okay? The month of October will be a little bit slow, especially that there's also a fire sign that's been like acting like a pain in the ass. More likely a client, coworker, or boss. Okay? And you really need to be a little bit more what do you call this? Like you need to draw the line, because this person will be this this fire sign, whether this is your boss or somebody that you're working with, will be a little bit indignant, and they'll be crossing the line. Okay, so create some distance and do not just be so comfortable that this person will be respecting you. Now, well, of course that they'll be respecting, but what I'm trying to say is they're going to be a little bit abusive only for this period, okay, because of the personal stuff that they are going through, and they will also be so hot tempered. And right after this, transition is coming, and it seems like you're going to be moving on from one phase to another. Changes are coming in, new beginnings, and you also need to use your intuition to find the right answer, find the right path, and find the right people to help you. Ooh. Well, upon your new beginnings, you're gonna love it. Okay, the Ace of Cups came out, the Ace of Swords. It seems like there is an offer or like a project, new beginnings, a conference, or new clientels, in the form of communications that you'll be meeting. Plus, travel abroad around December. I'm picking up Japan to some of you. Oh, it's an international trip. And it seems like, oh, wow. There's going to be like a gossip or false information that will be coming your way. So just be very careful about this, especially if you're going to be dealing with an air sign. Okay, this person is very envious of you, and they will be intentionally misleading you or will be giving you some wrong information for you to have a delay. Let's take a look at your love life. You are balancing your emotions, your thoughts, and your, like your energy towards this water sign. And even though finances are, like doing good, everything's okay, you're able to, to enjoy your life right now. But it seems like something is off, something is missing, something's not right, something just doesn't fit. Some of you will be recovering from a bad, I can't say bad breakup. It's more of a bad and dark situation of your marriage for a few weeks now, and it seems like someone is, especially if you've been having a lot of visions about snake, someone is slithering around your personal life or your domestic life. Someone's been influencing your partner about what to do, what to say, and what they should be, you know, how they should be acting. So this is more likely a problem from the past that will be reoccurring again. Okay? There will also be some issues about finances. It's not that you're going to be lacking, but instead you will be gaining a lot, but there will be some financial insecurities between the two of you. Now, you will also be planning for a travel. Like what I said, I can see you traveling around. The first country that I've seen is Japan, and then letter K could be Korea, and or something else. And money will also be coming in during this period. But then there will also be some imbalance of power, authority, playing tug of war. Someone feels being left out. Someone wants you to give up your career in order for them to, to gain. And just to give you an idea, it's, this whole scenario is like what happened to that singer, to that I know that she's a very popular singer, and then her husband is not really is not really that known. So what happened is that she needs to step down in order for the husband to be in the limelight, but still nothing happened. And so everything has been ruined. So, and that person have actually they've just incurred a lot of losses and broken heart. So my main thing here is do not step down just to give way to someone. If they're really meant to be on top, or if they're really meant to be reigning or to have their own limelight or popularity, let them earn it, not at your own expense. Because the universe is rewarding you the gift of good living and established life, because you have struggled a lot in the past. Even though that you have a very good heart and you're a very generous person, you're not selfish, you're also very giving and understanding, even though a lot of people misinterpret you. But do not let other people dictate you how you should be living your life, how you should be with your partner, or how don't give up anything. Okay, just to give way to someone. Let them earn it on their own. And this is what's about to happen here. Some things from the past, same problem from the past will be reoccurring again, but this should grant as a lesson to you that this is just like an art of manipulation. Okay, because somebody's being envious, somebody cannot have whatever you have, and they should just learn how to do it on their own. Keep on moving, keep on pursuing your path, keep on fulfilling your life purpose. And if ever that they are really meant to be with you, let them catch up with you. Okay? This is exactly what's in the picture here. Don't be such a fool just because you need to submit to someone else's demands and expectations. If they are really strong and if they really deserve to have that kind of life, they could have done it in their own way. Not because that you need to give way. Not at your own expense. Okay? And you need to love yourself more than ever. There will be a brand new beginnings to your relationship, so don't be afraid to lose this one. No to codependency. Okay? So let's take a look at your love oracle. And sometimes you also need to be a little bit more stern in your relationship, especially when the other person is being so insecure and manipulative. Love yourself first, see? I told you. Keep an open mind, attraction, heart-to-heart conversations, passion. I'll be pulling out more clarifications, okay? Reconciliation, flirt, trust, deception. It's safe for you to love. Now, this is what's actually happening. This is what I have But I have mentioned that there are some things from the past that will be recurring again. Some issues, some problems. They'll be doing the same things over and over again, and they're only wearing a mask. They're gonna show you how much they love you. They're gonna look so promising, and they're gonna act like you are the center of their universe, but they're only pretending. Okay. Now, forgiving and learning, there are some things from the past, especially if you're not really healed yet from your past relationships, or past people, or could be family issues that you've been hurt with. It's time for you to forgive and let go. Okay, but the person that you're with right now is definitely creating a deception, and there is a possibility of separation because you will be catching them lying. Okay, you will be calling out your soulmate, but then you need to love yourself first. Before you meet the right one, you need to love yourself first. Keep an open mind. Don't just settle with the attraction. Okay, it fizzles out. It's only good at the beginning. And then heart-to-heart conversations, you need to learn how to talk, because you've already stopped communicating to one another and the passion have died down. Now, there will be reconciliation after the separation, and then there will be some flirtations and trust that needs to be reestablished, and it's safe for you to love. Okay? Now, let's take a look at your oracle. Serendipity. This is soulmate. Breathe. Yang. Never-ending story. Deep knowing. Co-create. To the sea. New life. Oh, let me pull out more clarifications this time. Happy. Time to go. Come to the edge. Thinker. And fork in the road. Like with the romance angels cards showed that you're already calling out for your soulmate, and this also showed the same thing in your oracle card, serendipity. But I feel like there is some karmic relationships or karmic connections that you need to resolve right before you face your real soulmate. And breathe. Try to find some time to have a little breather in order for you to create new space for new energy, and to clear out your mind. Okay. Yang. You need to release that fire in you, that energy, that burning passion and energy that you've been hiding from within. But you need to find some time to breathe. The never-ending story. This is almost the same as the round and round. But the never-ending story is like you'll break up, reconcile, break up, reconcile, break up, make up, break up, make up. Okay? So it's going to be like a pattern or cycle. But you're the one who can definitely stop the wheel from turning and stop the wheel from going around and around and around. You can create your own rails if you want to. But there needs to be some sacrifices that you have to make. It hurts, but sometimes you should know to yourself that you're already feeling so numb in this situation. Deep knowing. Right before, you're the type of a person that right before you make a decision, you want to take your time and you want to look for the signs. And you want to get to know if it's really the right thing. You want to look for the signs, okay? And co-create. You're looking for a real partner and not just for an enemy. Off to the sea, like what I said, right before you unleash that power in you and that fire in you, you need to go and search for yourself and have a little breather, and now off to the sea. New life, new beginnings, new luck, new growth, new wings, and you'll be soaring up high. Happiness is finally coming your way. Time to go. You know that there are some things that you just need to leave behind and walk away from. It's time for you to identify which one of them should be left behind. Come to the edge. You have to learn how to gamble, because sometimes you're already too comfortable in security and assurance, but sometimes you just need to take the risk. Thinker. Stop thinking too much, and sometimes you just need to let it be. Okay? It's like jump now and trust later. And fork in the road, you will be facing crossroads sooner or later. Because like what I said, it's time for you to leave something that, that deserves to be left out in the past. You just need to make a clear decision, okay, right after going off to the sea and taking a little breather. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for this retrograde. Capricorn, if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live the calls, just go visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.